It's a rich thing.
Hi there! For those of you that don't know me, this is my channel, Shy's Designs, and I'm Cheyenne. I'm a new mom and a new wife. I'm here to breathe life back into furniture and make beautiful pieces affordable again. Let's get started! To open up this video, we have a 3-drawer dresser here. This awesome piece I picked up off of Facebook Marketplace for $30. I'm so excited to get started on this one because it's so dirty and it doesn't have pulls that the transformation should be pretty dramatic. Let's see how it went. First, I gave the whole thing a good cleaning with some crud cutter and a microfiber towel just to prepare the surface for sanding and primer. Just to be on the safe side, I like to wear my gloves, my face mask, and keep the garage door open during the entire process. This thing was really dirty. Check out the rag after the rinse. For sanding, I used a 120 grit sandpaper just to break down any nasty layer this guy still had on it. I use a detailing sander for all of my sanding just so I don't have to switch between a few different ones. It gets the job done and it's cheaper to have just one. With DAP plastic wood filler, I then proceeded to fill any holes that I saw while I was sanding. There were a lot of little spots to fill that I kept finding throughout the process, so you will see me go back in with the filler a few times just to make sure that this piece looks its best in the end. Now onto sanding part 2. I used 120 grit sandpaper again just to smooth out the filler and get a nice smooth surface. A quick wipe down after sanding to get rid of any debris. Awesome tip here, if you are still having bleed through your primer and it seems like too much effort to lug the primer back out, then you can spray paint the area. Spray paint is usually an all-in-one primer, paint, and sealer combo, and spraying it on a specific area that still has bleed through will take care of the problem immediately. This works when nothing else seems to be working. I had a feeling this dresser might give me some troubles and I wanted to get ahead of it. Now onto priming. I use Zinsser shellac based primer. This stuff dries fast, smooth, and starts your piece off with the perfect foundation. Do a quick sanding with 400 grit sandpaper to get a beautiful smooth surface. Next, I taped off the drawers because I will be using my sprayer, so I didn't get any spray on the inside of the drawers. For the best mixing results, I first mix my chalk teak transformer and water together, and then I mix that mixture into my paint. For the color choice, I chose Seaside Villa by BEHR. I made sure to filter my paint to ensure I don't get any debris in my paint application. Now on to painting. This bit is pretty straightforward. You hold your sprayer a few good inches from your surface, continuously move as you go, and start your sprayer right off the edge of your piece so you don't get buildup on your corners. As you can see, I am having difficulties again. So, back to my trusty paintbrush and roller. I like this brush, I never get any hairs in my paint, and the handle is flexible, which makes holding it very comfortable. It will be linked in my description. The roller is a standard microfiber roller made for medium surface, which means that it will get into crevices without having to try too hard. I ended up only doing 2 coats on this bad boy. For the top coat, I used Varathane Ultimate Polyurethane Matte Water-Based Top Coat. I mixed the top coat directly into the rest of my paint color, just so that I don't get a weird glazed top coat. I used my roller to apply my top coat, and I did go over step by step how I do it on my coffee bar flip, but quick instructions here. I apply a medium layer of top coat all over a manageable area. I continuously roll over that same area lighter and lighter until the bubbles have completely subsided and I have a smooth, gorgeous surface. Here I needed the base of my pools to match, so I taped off the tops of my circular ones and used an X-Acto knife to cut off any of the excess. I used a pure gold matte spray paint and made all of these little guys match. Now for this little reveal, they are perfect. At last, the pools get to go on. I purchased these guys from Amazon and Marshalls. I will link the Amazon ones down into the description, but if you guys know anything about Marshalls, it's a very buy when you see it kind of store. So I'm afraid these pools, you may have to just get lucky with them or try Home Goods or TJ Maxx. This piece turned out exactly how I imagined. I love it. So, like I said in the beginning, I spent $30 on this piece. I spent $5 on my Seaside Villa paint, and my bulk items I am definitely getting to the video soon, I promise. And for my pools, I spent about $17.21, and I got to post this guy for $140. I obviously wanted to make it affordable for my buyers, so $140 seemed to be the sweet spot. 2 days later, I did sell it for $120, and so that makes my profit about $72.71. To get a profit of $72.71 and have only spent 3 hours on this piece, I am ecstatic. Thank you so much for spending this time with me and coming on yet another adventure. If you enjoyed this video or happen to learn something, leave a like and subscribe for more content like this. I post every Sunday morning. See you then. Ouch. Okay, that's better. Whew. Start again. Well, too far.